Okay, testing. This thing recording. Okay, it's working now. Alright, Chapter 8. We land in a patch of dry autumn leaves, gently enough to avoid damaging our seams. I sit up with a jolt, anxious to find Jack and tell him to call off the search party. I'm home. I'm safe. However, my ears are still ringing from the echo of the crashing Halloween town clock. Ugh. Ugh. That was certainly no accident. If only I'd seen the culprit. Could it be the same one who sabotaged the sweet dream tonic? But with my hair in my eyes, all I saw was plunging into the whirlpool. That whirlpool was their swooping shadow. Only certain creatures fly, a witch, a vampire. Luna dusts off her checkered patterned pajamas and gives the sky a worried brown. I don't recognize this place. I don't recognize this part of Halloween Town. Slender trees rise around us like the sharp, straight points of a graveyard's iron fence. The light slants in strangely, casting the trees' stretched shadows in mismatched directions. No flowers growing here, no birds singing in the branches. The hills rise and swell like a frozen ocean of crumbling barren ground. This is all wrong. I scramble to my feet. We're not in Halloween Town, we're in the hinterlands. My heart thumps oddly in my chest as out of place as the slanting light itself. I spin in a circle before finally collapsing against one of the straggly trees. To steady myself, Luna tucks a strand of hair behind one ear, swallowing hard. This can't be right. My voice comes out. Brittle. My voice comes out brittle. We saw Halloween Town through the whirlpool. Jack was there, and the mayor, and Behemoth. The rumbling trapdoor potion should have placed us down right in the center of town. The rustling of wind paints a rush. It paints a rush of chills up my limbs until I'm clutching myself around the chest to keep my porcelain teeth from chattering. Luna hugs her arms. Could the potion have gone wrong again? No, my mind feels like mud, so thick that no solid thoughts can rise to the surface. No, that can't be. The potion must have been correct, or else we wouldn't have seen Halloween Town. Though through the whirlpool, Luna's face faces right, then left again, with the confusing angles of incoming light. She seems as discombobulated as me. What do we do now? I straighten up my dress and push off a tree, taking a firm stride across the hill. We simply find the grove of holiday trees and pass through the Halloween door. It's my feet slow, then turn me around in circles. like a music box ballerina until I spot a blaze of holly green paint. Oh, it's this way. Come on. We race over the hinterland. We race over the hinterland's undulating hills through shadows reaching for us like giant curved fingers until we haul ourselves into the grove, catching ourselves on the lowest branch beneath, heaving from our cloth chests. 7 trees form a familiar, near perfect circle, and I clap my hands in joy at the carving of the Christmas tree on our Christmas tree with shiny bubbles. Oh, boggles. Shiny boggles. See, this is the door to Christmas Town. I press my palm against the familiar line etched into the round part and already feel a tickle of frosty. Yeah, feel the tickle of a frosty chill on my cheeks. The smell of the smell. I smell the delicious scent of candy canes just on the other side of the door. I don't know why the rumbling trapdoor potion took us to the hinterlands instead of Halloween Town, but it doesn't matter now. A smile breaks across my face as I turn to the tree to the right, the Halloween Town tree. We're going home. Mid-twirl, my feet freeze in place and my dress attempts to carry on the spin, leaving me behind as if something has moved on without me. The Halloween Town door, it's gone. Worry churns up my stuffing as I stumble over roots to my tree and run my fingers over the bumpy bark. There's no pumpkin orange paint, no knob. There are lines cut out into the wood in a familiar jack-o'-lantern shape, but there are no rudimentary that I don't even notice them at first. Oh, but there are so rudimentary that I notice. I don't even notice them first. Fresh sawdust clicks on my fingertips. The doorway has only been carved out recently. How is this possible? Jack and I used this doorway dozens of times in our travels. I know this tree as well as each tidy scratch on my body. Confused, I look up to verify if it's the right tree. The stump of a broken branch has always stuck out just over my head. Once Jack accidentally smacked his skull onto it on a trip home from Easter Town. Now there's no broken branch stump. Instead, a lively branch reaches out towards the golden horizon as if the branch never broke. I frantically move from tree to tree, examining each doorway. Christmas Town door, which appeared normal at first glance, is missing its doorknob and its round tin ornaments are too shiny, too new. Valentine's Town door is finished, though the candy red paint is still wet. Easter Town's door uncarved. It's only traced out in chalk. The remaining tree, St. Patrick's Day door, St. Patrick's Day Town, Thanksgiving Town, and 4th of July Town are bare, no cuts, no paint, no knob. I don't understand, Luna says. Have the towns disappeared? No, they haven't, I say, as I lean towards what should be the 4th of July town tree and draw a deep breath. I can smell a trace of spent fireworks, and within this tree, which should be St. Patrick's Day town, the St. Patrick's Day town one, I've heard a Beagle playing faint. Crossing my arms tight, I conclude the towns are all still there. It's just their doors that are missing. Almost like whoever carved these doors only made it halfway through and then stopped. What do we do? Luna whispered fearfully. I swallow a sharp lump that lodged like a splinter in my throat. The Halloween town door edges are carved out. At least help me pry it open. Though there's no knob, we dig our fingernails into the narrow margin between the door and the frame, then heave. My nails ache and chip, shooting sparks of pain deep into my fingers. But as I grit my teeth and strain hard, a crack finally opens. Luna shoves a stick into the gap, and together we throw our weight behind the stick for leverage until the doorway swings open on unoiled, unused hinges. Inside, the dark abyss doesn't smell like roasted pumpkin seeds. Fresh, dull earth, freshly dug earth, or the musty scent of crepes. Unlike the other trees whose worlds exit, it smells like nothing. As goose flesh pricks my fabric arms, a voice in the back of my head warns me that something is very, very wrong. But what choice do we have? Let's hold hands and jump in together, I say, in what I hope for her sake is a steady voice. I promise I won't let go. Dizzying blackness rises to meet us, and I welcome it like a loved one brought back to life. This is familiar, this cool rush of wind on my burning cheeks. The darkness is complete as a starless night. Starless night. The way my body falls is soft as a raven's feather as I tumble downwards. A tiny crack of light from the doorway overhead shimmers like a silver of the glowing moon. I'll have to tell Jack right away about the unfinished hinterland doorway. Together, somehow, we'll set it right. I'm coming, Jack. I must resist innuendo joke now. I touch down on a patch of moss that offers a slight brace. My hair falls in a windswept tangle over my eyes, and I comb it back anxiously, already on the lookout for Jack. The search party for me and Luna could be scouring those very woods on the outskirts of town right now. Luna flops down next to me with a soft oop and her, sweep her into a hug. Oh, I sweep her into a hug. So relieved that I could cry. I am buzzing with anticipation to hear the shrieks of the wing demon and corpse kid playing kickball with someone's head. Timburton. I've even missed the what? Mischievous Knickers from Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Come on, Luna. I tug her to her feet. Jack needs to hear about everything. We tear in the direction of Halloween Town. We need to pass over the pumpkin patch, then the scarecrow with his signpost, and then we'll be at the gates. Trees streak across my peripheral vision, my lungs heave, and my legs burn, but I shove the aches out of my mind. We're almost there, any moment now. Luna doubles over with a pained exhaustion. She braces her hand on the knee. She braces her hands on the knees of her checkered pajamas. Luna, don't stop now. I'm freezing the instant I double back to help her. Spirally trees rise around us like a sharp straight point of the graveyard's iron fences. There are no fat golden pumpkins, no scarecrows pointing the way with a straw-filled glove, no creaky gates. It's impossible that the hinterland passage has always delivered Jack and me onto the edge of the pumpkin field. Luna and I run far enough that we must be in Halloween Town, but now there's only trees around us. I can't even spot the chronoscope of Dr. Finkelstein's observatory, the highest point in Halloween Town. This is a relatively short chapter. Ice spreads from my ankles until even my thoughts freeze. Only one terrifying idea drills through. We're still in the hinterlands. Sally, Luna asks in a small, frightened voice. Where are we? What's happening? No words escape my mouth as I stumble from gnarled tree to gnarled tree, encircling us like an imposing jail. Did I make a mistake? No, I'm certain I brewed the rumbling trapdoor potion correctly, but the more I sit with a cannonball weight in my stomach, the more thoughts barrel through my mind, crashing and obliterating my certainty. I've never actually cast the rumbling trapdoor, so I might have gotten the quantities wrong, or maybe the Hall of Time fountain. The Hall of Time's fountain contained a mineral that interacted with the ingredients in a way I could not predict. It hurts my ribs to think I might have messed up and ruined everything. I am the pumpkin queen. I'm supposed to be perfect. Luna looks at me like a big sister, and I only let her down. I drag my splintered nails through the tasselled, windswept strands of my hair. I feel so tied up in knots inside that I could pull it all out by the root, but I let my hands fall with a sigh. Whether it's my mistake or not, Halloween Town could be in danger. I could not wallow in despair, so I swallow down the putrid bile in my throat. I guess she's about to throw up. I climb a tree for a better view. When I grab the lowest branch of the closest tree, I pause. The branch twists in my palm like a corkscrew. I fawn. That's not right, is it? The hinterland trees are all straight as a witch's broom. Now that I think about it, the light here is different too. Since we've been here, it seems to have grown darker. As I test, I wave my hand in front of my face. My wedding ring, which was a bright bone white before we fell down the passage, now looks dull, but night never falls in the hinterland. It's the same undefined time forever. So if we're not in the hinterlands, where are we? Wait for me here, I tell Luna. I try to soothe my wobbles out of my voice. I'm responsible for her. I can't show my fear now, even without my crown. I'm still a queen. Branch by branch, I climb the towering tree. Twigs snag in my hair, and poke holes in my fabric. But I have to do this for Jack, for Luna, for me. When I near the top, struggling to catch my breath, palms frayed and ache, I gaze out at the moon, a familiar shape on the semi-dark horizon nearly makes me loose my grip, and I narrowly catch myself. It's a hill that spirals like the coiling point of a witch's hat. The spiral hill. As my eyes adjust in the moonlight, I pick out the towering rock hill where Dr. Finkelstein's house usually sat. I know that hill down to my bones. I've made the rocky turnip down into town hundreds of times. Oh, rocky track. Blech. But there's no house now. Across from the hill is a knotted area where the sweeping stairs lead up to Jack's house should be, but there's no staircase, no house, and spamming the villa is flat, expensive, the pumpkin patch. Only it's full of trees now. Oh, expecting it to be pumpkin patch, only it's full of trees now, not pumpkins. The fields have yet been cleared and planted. My arms are shaky like squawking aspens. Wait, yes. Oh. Quaking aspens. I wanted to say quacking for some reason. By the time my shoe touches back on the ground, are we home? Oh, we are home, I whisper to Luna, the words ghosting out of me like scattering fall leaves. Luna hugs her arms against the night's glowing chill. She gives me a panicked look. Home, but there's nothing here. We're in the right place, I say in the same hollow voice, but we're in the wrong time. This is Halloween Town, only in the past. Halloween Town doesn't exist yet. This is a very short chapter. Okay, that's the end of chapter 8. We'll be starting up chapter 9 later. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.